Now, local news that matters. This is CBS 17 News.
It's a big weekend here in the Triangle, from college football to the state fair, but there is one event that's getting a lot of attention this year. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Maggie Newland.
And I'm Dick Sturdivant. A lot of people are flocking to Glenwood South tonight to celebrate Halloween and support local businesses that are a big part of the community. CBS 17's Harrison Grubb takes us through the annual bar crawl.
In Raleigh, Harrison Grubb, CBS 17 News.
All right, thanks, Harrison. No reports of any injuries after a ride stopped at the North Carolina State Fair. Mark Janus with Powers Great American Midways told us the Wacky Worm ride suddenly shut down late this afternoon while children were on board. He says there was an issue with the power that tripped the sensor on the ride. We're told the kids were about 1.5 feet off the ground when it stopped. Crews escorted the children to safety. We're told a similar incident happened with this same ride on Wednesday.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society hosted its annual Light the Night event in Cary this evening. The walk and run raise money for blood cancer research and treatments. The festival also serves as a way to celebrate, honor, and remember people and families whose lives have been affected by the disease.
Well, in less than a month, a Raleigh nonprofit aimed at mentoring teenage girls will hold its inaugural gala. And while everyone will be dressed to the nines, the organization's founder told me she sees this as an opportunity to expand its outreach. This group of girls are a part of a sisterhood that Zanazia Jones, Nyla Daly, and Mackenzie Fennell
in the beginning,
were initially nervous to join.
For me, Coach Cooper was outside of our cafeteria. From first interaction, you could tell like she was somebody that you wanted to know, you wanted to see what she had going on.
This is Tatiana Cooper, also known as Coach Cooper.
I mean, it's community, and I think that's the most important thing. So much love, but, you know, most importantly, we're authentic.
And this is what she has going on, Saving Adolescent Girls Everywhere, or SAGE, a nonprofit organization focused on mentoring teenage girls.
We focus on professional development, academic success, and we focus on social awareness. So we do have a lot of facilitators come in and show them, you know, different opportunities that they never explored or different fields.
I like when she brought in Burgundy Baker. I loved her. She is so nice. She is so humble.
Cooper started SAGE in 2018 while living in Baltimore, Maryland.
Growing up in Chicago, I didn't really have a lot of representation that looked like me.
She says she quit her job as an engineer to work with young people, eventually expanding the organization in Raleigh in 2021 after moving to the area.
I mean, just for the simple fact that we have a waiting list of over 100 girls, you know, post-pandemic, it's really hard to get these girls off their phones, to have them reconnect with society.
In order to help reach more teen girls, SAGE is planning its first ever gala.
So the gala is definitely a fundraiser to support our programming needs, such as scholarships, you know, being able to travel. So we do want to implement a lot of like college tours.
Because I've definitely come on my show since I've joined SAGE, and it's been really fun and great. And I just feel like a new me.
Well, the gala will take place Saturday, November 18th at the McKimmon Center in Raleigh. The theme is Diamonds Are Forever. And talking with some of the girls from the program earlier, they're so excited for it.
And new tonight, Wake Forest police make several arrests in connection with a shooting. We first reported that shooting as breaking news earlier this week. Officers found a person shot on North Allen Road about 8 o'clock Wednesday night. 3 Wake County men are now charged with assault with a deadly weapon and shooting into a building with someone inside it. Another Raleigh man's been charged with driving with a revoked license. The Wake County Sheriff's Office says deputies have made an arrest in an early morning murder. Investigators say they found 24-year-old Abad Candela Robles dead from an apparent gunshot wound just before 6 this morning on Riverview Road. And they tell us 20-year-old Marvin Gasca Camacho is in the Wake County Jail, being held without bond, charged with murder and concealing a death.
Cary police tell us 2 men were seriously hurt in an early morning fight just off Southeast Maynard Road. Officers say the victims were stabbed during a brawl that broke out around 1:30 at the intersection of Maplewood Avenue and Dogwood Street. Both men were taken to the hospital for treatment and are expected to recover. Police are now investigating. The Israeli Defense Force says it's stepping up attacks on Gaza ahead of a ground offense.
As Tina Kraus reports, military leaders say their goal is to minimize the dangers their troops will face in the next stages of the war.
Tina Kraus, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
Barton College confirms an athlete on the school's cross-country team is recovering after the team's bus was involved in a multi-vehicle crash in Cabarrus County. The team was traveling from Wilson to Charlotte to compete in the Conference Carolinas Championship when the crash happened Friday afternoon. State troopers say the bus hit at least 2 cars on I-85, shutting down multiple lanes near Kannapolis. Several people were hurt, including a Barton College athlete who was taken to the hospital as a precaution. She has since been released. The crash remains under investigation. One of the highest ranked magnet schools in the country celebrates a big milestone today.
CBS 17's Amalia Roy visits Wiley Elementary, where students, parents, and teachers celebrate 100 years.
This building dates back to 1923.
We're following some breaking news in Fayetteville tonight. Police tell us they're investigating a shooting near Fayetteville State University on Slater Avenue. Officers say 1 person has been killed and 3 others are hurt. No word on any arrests. Look for updates here on CBS 17 and the CBS 17 News app. Halifax County deputies arrest an Enfield man in connection with the armed robbery in Roanoke Rapids. 2
men were caught on security cameras holding up the Dollar General on US 158 earlier this month, getting away with cash and cigarettes. Halifax County deputies have charged Anshanae Cotton on several counts, including robbery with a dangerous weapon. The 20-year-old is due in court November 1st. The investigation is ongoing.